Ecuador's capital, Quito, is bursting with life. But among the songs and smiles, clues that this is now the continent's most violent country. The bloodshed at this youth centre is just a sport. But on the streets, many young people are losing their lives at the hands of violent drug cartels. Carmen's brother was killed by a gang member who wanted money when he was just 19.
The gang threatened us at our house, throwing stones at us because the murder occurred next to my son. They said, if the gang member goes to the prison, my son would be the next person to die. I think militarizing the country is not the solution. Instead of investing that, they should invest in the youth.
A cocaine dealer known as El Gato illustrates her point.
I started selling and smoking when I was 14 years old. We went through financial problems. My mother was always working and never there for me. I was alone in the house crying and screaming for my mom. Then I met my friends, bad friends, who introduced me to drugs. I believe that the country's economic crisis is what led to so much crime.
Surprisingly, he backed more security measures, saying he wanted a way out of this life and addiction. This vote was called in response to scenes like these: armed men holding a TV station hostage, prison riots, mass killings and kidnappings. This led to a state of emergency, where the military were brought in to fight gangs. The government hopes the result gives it a mandate for this to continue.
We need security, get rid of narco-trafficking and criminality, to bring peace to this country.
I'm voting no because militarising Ecuador won't be beneficial for Ecuadorians. For example, during the protests, they brought out the military, and that wasn't against narco-traffickers, but against the people.
This vote to increase police and military powers has had a mixed reaction here. Those who have been victims of police brutality tell me they worry it could lead to more human rights abuses. But some of those who voted yes told me they think it could give them back another right, the right to go about their daily lives without a constant fear of violence.
Most people agree on one thing. They all want this nation to go back to being the relatively peaceful haven it once was, even if many think that might take a miracle. Ione Wells, BBC News in Quito.